Alright, so this is actually the start of my behind the scenes video, quite a bit later than my last one. Tuesday the 6th. Sorry. As you know from my unboxing video, I have been rather ill, and then we found out Friday that the theme is confirmed to be Animal Kingdom, which is pretty exciting, and kind of what we predicted in the top 20 video. Unboxing video. So this past weekend, I was still very ill, but I was actually at Niagara Falls Comic Con and I got to see some of you guys, which was amazing, and it was a great weekend, minus the feeling like death. I am finally kind of in the functional stage again. Immediately, I obviously wanted to go crazy bright and colorful right when I learned that the theme was indeed Animal Kingdom. First instinct, of course, is to kind of go to like an exotic bird because they're full of colors, but I actually got drawn away from that towards something that I have always kind of enjoyed, and that is the mantis shrimp, because they are so colorful and they look pretty badass, which I kind of love. I want to try and incorporate some blacklight makeup because I think that'd be really fun and really give that idea of those underwater defense and offensive mechanisms that animals have. So I think that's what I'm going to be working on. I am hoping that I can get everything laid out today and then I can get moving forward with it. So I have been sketching out and drawing for the last little bit, and I'm slowly getting where I think I want to go. This is what I have so far. Still pretty kind of rough. What kind of color placement I want, the shapes I want to build up, I'm usually okay for application day. I still have to figure out the neck and chest area, and then I just want to figure out, like, fully solidify what the overall silhouette will be on the shoulder pieces. It relates to how the entire body of the mantis shrimp is scalloped, or is it's layered over itself in the same way armor is. So I'm gonna kind of work on that and see where it takes me. Today I am getting started on the builds for this look. These ones will not have a tutorial simply because I'm going to be moving really, really quickly, and I actually don't really have time to film them. Despite what it might seem like, DIYs take a lot of specific planning for lighting and making sure that, like, you're always in screen and you're kind of making it visually apparent what you're doing. Just because of how far behind I am this round, I am going to kind of just speed through this one and show you a little bit of how I'm creating everything. So all I did was put a little bit of cling wrap over this form of my dress mannequin, clear packing tape over it. Again, if you have masking tape, a little bit easier because then you can draw on it easier, but I'm just skipping ahead. I am very far behind and stressed. This round, my nerves are a lot higher. I feel a lot more unconfident in myself. That does affect your workflow and your productivity. It's not quite like artist block or anything because I don't feel like I have no idea where I'm going. I do, and I've sketched out my look. The anxiety and like the insecurity is making my workflow very, very slow. We'll see where it goes. So I've got quite a few hours of work ahead of me. I'm going to start working on the shoulder pieces. So right now I'm just sketching out the pattern for the armor pieces. I took the little piece that I put on the mannequin, transferred it to paper. I have made the bases for my shoulder pieces out of Warbla. This particular pattern actually is from Kamui Cosplay's female armor pattern on how to do pauldrons, so it's a good base, and I'm just going to use it as a way that I can then lay the scalloping, oh, there it goes. I can lay the scalloping on top of that and the different layering, and then I can start building it from there, but this will just ensure that it has a good curvature to my shoulders and that it will sit in the right silhouette that I am looking for. Good morning, guys. So it is Friday, the day before my film day. I am filming tomorrow, as again it is the only day I can do it. Sunday I'm out of town, and all next week I work, and our videos are due Thursday. So I thought it'd be pretty funny to express to you how real the panic is right now, because like I just said, I film tomorrow and this is all I have done on my shoulder pieces. I have one laid out and I have one piece on the left one. That is it. I have so much work ahead of me today. It's not even funny. I haven't done any of the work on the face pieces that I want for the prosthetics, and I have to get these shoulders done so that I can prime them and paint them. So the panic is real. Last round I was done my props by this point. because I filmed on Friday last time. So I literally had built and made and painted every single prop and piece and was filming this time last round. And this time I have almost nothing done. So a little scary, but that's what happens when you start sick, have a life, and then, you know, things just kind of happen. Right now I have both of the shoulder pieces just built in Worbla. They have their underneath, not super special at this moment, but I have to attach their D-rings that will help them so that they actually stay on my shoulders, and then I have to prime and prep them and all that good stuff, so they still have a ways to go. But I am currently working on making little antennae for the top of my head, kind of referencing the ones that the Mantis shrimp has. I'm just using wire and wrapping them around, and then I'm going to cover them with, I believe, Model Magic. I think that's where I'm going to go with that. I have built the little shoulder armor pieces. They're just held together at the back with two pieces of string. One's like a ribbon and one's elastic. Just really kind of MacGyvered together. It's not the prettiest build, but it's a quick build, so it will work. I'm going to go over it with a layer of Plastidip. Usually with Worbla, I tend to try and seal it with either wood glue or white glue, but I don't really have time to let that dry, so I'm going to use Plastidip since that will give it a good coating. That should get rid of a little bit of the texture and ready it for painting. I also have these guys drying over here. These are what are going to be my antenna. And then I have some little ones over here, all made out of Model Magic, and they're just drying, so I'm going to let them do that. A quick break and go buy the Blacklight, because that has to be purchased before tomorrow, so I'm going to go do that. I have gone and bought the UV Blacklight lights. They're light bulbs, so I'm going to just kind of incorporate them into some of my lighting setups, and hopefully that will work. I bought some extra black fabric so that I can make kind of a, I want to say like a black tunnel. I'm totally going to quickly run across the street because there's a convenience store across my street. Go get some ice cream. I totally just got Haagen-Dazs, a Klondike bar, and Fruity Mentos. And I totally pretended to the clerk that I was buying, you know, to share and with someone else. But no, this is just for me. I'm awful. Currently, I am just working on making the little cheek prosthetics. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking light. I do not have a good lighting setup right now. My apologies. But these are essentially what I want to have kind of sit on my face. I'm gonna clean this one up because it's way too fat. Way too fat. These are just done with, these were the Model Magic pieces that I did, and then this is just kind of a build-up with a little bit of cotton swab and even a little bit of tissue, and then just some latex. So I'm kind of just building it up on my face cast. I could have done this the day of application tomorrow, but I'm trying to save myself a little bit of application time by letting this dry because these are going to take a while since they're kind of like piles of latex. And anytime you're not working in thin layers of latex, it takes a lot longer to dry. All right, I am currently prepping my film area. I have essentially reverted to my 12-year-old self when I used to create haunted houses in my basement with all the black draping. As you can see, once you just add in a focal point, it gets much darker. It is an actual black as opposed to this like lovely charcoal color we're getting right now. I'm gonna predict a minimum of a 12-hour film day tomorrow. And that's pretty much 12 hours straight of applying, just because the complexity of my design and what I want to create in this look is going to be pretty time demanding. So I predict it's going to be a very long film day tomorrow, and it might be a long night tonight because I still have a lot of work to do. Sleep is overrated, right? These guys are just drying. I just added a little bit of latex and some tissue and cotton to the base of them. And they're just kind of leaning against this to make sure they don't completely fall over while they're drying. You could use this exact method to then use this to attach to your head. I don't want that. I want it to be in my hairline. So all I'm gonna do is have this edge be able to just bobby pin them into the wig and have it kind of just disappear underneath the hair. I got a pre-painting done on the shoulder pieces. And I actually think that I'm going to want to leave them at this stage until tomorrow, and I can paint them during application. I'll get a better feel for exactly how my makeup goes. I can add on both cream or water-based products on top of these, And then I can also do the bioluminescence aspect while wearing them. I have these guys drying, and that's gonna keep drying overnight. Those are ready to go. Overall, I think I'm ready for tomorrow. I have my reference pictures, which are the tail, since I'm gonna be using a lot of that on the chest piece. I have the Mantis shrimp himself, looking all sexy. And then, oh, the best picture, I have his face. Looks really surprised. My face chart, so I kind of know what I want to do. I think I might be changing the forehead design a little bit. I'm going to be much more vigilant this time to take breaks to probably snack and hydrate, because last time I did not do that. That was really bad of me. Just like last round, I'm nervous. I'm scared to see what happens. I'm also really pumped. And I'm nervous to see what you guys think of this look, I guess. Because, like I said, I think some people are going to expect that we're going to completely transform ourselves into an animal and give that illusion that, like, far away you would think it was a creature. And I'm not really going for that, so we'll see how it plays out. I'm excited to work with tons of rainbow colors, because that's just gonna be fun. And I love doing rainbow looks. I'm so excited. I'm gonna head upstairs and get last few things ready that I can upstairs. I'm going to make sure to air out my contacts, since they are brand new contacts. Really excited. I have never owned UV blacklight contacts in my life, and I have wanted to for so long, but I've always kind of resisted the urge to buy them, because I always think, when am I really gonna be around blacklight, and when am I really gonna get to showcase them? So I finally bit the bullet. I purchased them, and they're gonna be amazing for this look, so I'm really, really excited. Officially time to film. So I have laid out all of my stuff. I have all of my lights, as well as my holders for what will be the UV lights. Let's get started. Okay, brow covering is eating a small part of my soul. I've done it 3 times now. One with spirit gum, then with Prozaid, and now I am doing it with the glue stick. And I've done all 3 of those methods before and been okay, and today none of them are working. So I'm letting the glue dry right now and hoping that 3rd time is the charm. All right, still so far to go, but I'm gonna take my first break, because it's been about, both with the setback from my brow issues and then into moving into this, I've been at it for about 3 hours, and I know this does not look like a lot accomplished for 3 hours, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take a quick break, make sure to eat and hydrate myself, and kind of do like a little walk around, do a little dance, loosen my muscles, and then get back into it. Worst moment ever is that I have the biggest itch right here. I know if I scratch it, I will totally ruin my makeup, but it's like, yeah. So I've been filming for a little over 5 hours now, and I'm at this point. So I would say I'm 45% done, I think. Yeah, 45% sounds right, because I still have a lot to do on the face. This is not done yet. I like that I'm telling you that, like you're gonna be really worried. This comes out after the makeup tutorial, Megan. Genius. This might not seem like a very fast pace for 5 hours. I mean, people can do entire body paints in that time. I know for a fact that I move slower on days when I know it's going to be a long film day, and when I really, really, really care about the outcome. I know I tend to go a bit slower. I'm not as free with it, because there is kind of more pressure for it to turn out exactly as you want. With the time constraints of the Face Awards and, you know, the quality standard, it means that I'm far more critical of like everything I do. Also, I totally had a dance break. It definitely helps. All right, we are at about 8 to 9 hours of filming now, and it's coming along. I'm liking it. I will admit, at this stage, you know, like, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm a little nervous that people aren't gonna get it, because while I'm loving it and I'm loving all the colors, I know I in no way look like any particular animal. So I'm a little nervous about that. I'm hoping that people will still be down and still be feeling it, because I'm kind of loving this. Scary part. I am going to try and attach the little prosthetics. I've added in my lashes, and I think my eyes are done, so I can finally do that. That's why I left it so long, because I didn't want to have them in the way and be hitting them. I mean, at the end of the day, they're only made out of Model Magic. I really don't want to break them. I figured I had to do this last section in the blacklight, because it's just way too much fun. I wish my hair was just always day glow neon because I kind of love it. I totally just remind myself of a glow in the dark mini put in the best possible way. Yeah. So as you guys can see, because I told you that I did not paint the shoulders ahead of time with the UV, this is what I did to them today at the end of filming. I rather like them. I think they give a pretty cool feel. They do not sit on my shoulders super well. Also, black lights are so friendly to your teeth. I look like I have like the whitest teeth ever. In the face awards, it's kind of expected to go and do like either outside shots or really dynamic videography, everything like that. And while I absolutely love seeing it, and I wish, part of me wishes I could do it, this is very true and honest to my channel. What I have to work with, and it is myself and a camera and some black lights, and just know that, you know, you can absolutely make things work for you with whatever your limited means are. That is officially a wrap on this crazy long film day. I am now at that really sad point where I have to go wash off everything, and a part of me does not want to because I really, really like it, but it is past, well past 12 a.m. now, and I have to wake up stupidly early to drive to a city that is 2 hours away. Oh my god, it's gonna be awful. Last moments in the makeup. Yeah, I definitely hope you guys like it because I freaking love it. I'm sure Alice likes it too. Absolutely love and adore you guys, and next we'll be on to the editing in a few days because, like I said, tomorrow I'm leaving town, so I can't edit anyways, but on to editing and then video! Hey guys, so today is one of my major editing days, and I'm currently taking this moment to also dye my hair, because why not? But I'm just living in front of my computer right now, going through currently all of the intro outro shots and trying to kind of figure out music at the same time. Nearly 14 hours of footage that I'm trying to go through and make sure I don't miss key points. So even right now, just working on intro, outro, I want to make sure I get really good shots. So I really have to go through absolutely everything and see what there is, make sure I can get the best combination of visuals so that it creates good impact. And then when I go through the tutorial, it's the same thing, whether you're gonna ever become a mantis shrimp or not. Probably more on the not side, but the idea is hopefully that any tutorial that people come out with, you learn a new trick or tip that kind of can adapt to your own needs or can inspire you for your own creations. This is what editing is with a needy cat. Hi. Hi. Here. You make it very hard to get editing done, sweetheart. Every 5 seconds you want hugs and cuddles. Yeah. Okay. Really? Alright, just gonna take my stuff? That's fun. Where do you think you're going? So right now I am editing. I have been editing for 14 hours so far. To kind of give you guys an idea of why I've hinted at in videos, that editing is a lot harder for me, and I know I'm not speedy or incredibly efficient with it. I have been going for 14 hours and I am right here in the tutorial. I've edited all of that so far. And then when I say I've done all of the intro and outro cuts, it's just that I've done all of this. So I've gotten rid of all the crap in between, but I still have all of the splicing and actual editing from there to put everything together. So I am certainly a little nervous of the progress I am making. Tell me other cats out there also chase their tails, because Alice is 3 and she still does this. At least she's keeping me company. I'm nervous about how long this is taking. It's already 11 and Ideally, I would have liked to have all the rough cuts at least done today, and I don't know how that's going to happen because I'm not even remotely done the face as far as where I'm at, and I still have to get through all of the chest painting, the blacklight aspects. It's gonna be a late night. This part is probably one of the most stressful for me. Truthfully, the whole process of making a NYX Face Awards entry is pretty stressful. A lot more mental fortitude to get through this part. I will say also, editing has always severely aggravated my ADHD. I find it incredibly hard to focus on editing. I think of it as like in school when you had like an essay to do and suddenly you were willing to do anything else. If it was cleaning your room, doing chores, whatever, suddenly you were like, your mind was just like, yes, let's go do that. That's way more fun. Let's go do that. It drives me crazy because I wish I could be more efficient and stay focused, but it really is a constant battle with my own brain to stay working on the video, on the editing, and just do it. So it's probably one of the biggest challenges I experience for my channel, and it's why it's unfortunate, but it's harder for me to bang out videos. You know, for instance, that's the reason right now that my DIYs for both my Queen of Time and my Dragon are not completed, because with the Face Awards, with how much time it eats, and then with work and with my other jobs, it's unfortunately not just sitting down for like 3 to 5 hours and getting something done. It's gonna take me, like, I probably average easily, like on the low side, 10 to 15 hours of editing per video, which I think for people who are really good at editing, that is obnoxiously high, but it's just how it is for me. I can't speed it up. I've been doing this for years and it's still the speed I work at. And I'm actually faster than I used to be, because when I did 31 Days of Halloween, I had to like kick my butt into gear on that, and it was difficult. I do want you guys to know I have not forgotten about any of the DIYs. Technically, which you guys wouldn't really know, I'm 7 videos behind. I have 7 videos that need to be edited and made into videos for you guys, but finding that editing time is really difficult for me, because when I finally get a moment where I'm not working on Face Awards, I'm probably working on my other jobs in my life. You know, the stuff that actually pays the bills. So this is why I would say that when if you're in the Face Awards, you're thinking of entering, really stop and assess your own strengths and weaknesses. For me, editing is a weakness, 100%. It takes me for frickin' ever. 14 hours and I'm still on like the eye makeup on this look. I know it's a weakness for me, so when I plan out my Face Awards looks, for instance, I basically give myself only a week to conceptualize, build, and film my makeup. That has to happen because I need the extra days for editing. So I am gonna head to bed now. I have one day left. Tomorrow is Thursday to finish everything. I have pretty much my intro all through here. I still have to do those like proper edits to really get it matched up with the music and look good, I guess. But I have the tutorial finally edited down, and I'm at just under 13 minutes 50 seconds, so that gives me a minute and a half to do the outro, final shots, and kind of finish up all the information on the back end of the video. So I think that should be okay. If not, I'll have to try and delete a little bit more in the tutorial section. Tomorrow I have to do all the voiceovers as well as add that outro in, and just solidify music and stuff, but I'm at like that stupid brain fried phase where there's really no point in staying up any longer. Might as well get some sleep and try again tomorrow. Easily the worst part of the Thursday night when you have to upload it is when it takes hours to freaking upload. It's like, it's already 1 a.m. and my video has been uploading to YouTube for like 2 hours. I'm so tired. It's been endless late nights this week with editing, which is fine because that's the name of the game, but it's like, this is so sucky because right now it's like, I'm done editing. The video's done. It just needs to upload. And I just want to go to bed. Watching, it's watching a loading screen, never knowing how long it's going to take. Like, who's to say it's not going to get stuck on 99% and then just do that thing where it never reaches 100. Look, she's already sleeping. Traitor. I should be awake. She should have to be awake. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my behind the scenes video of my Mantis shrimp, which was my entry to the NYX Face Awards Top 20. Thank you so much to everyone who's been voting and sharing, and hopefully we can see each other in the top 12. Until then, love you guys.